Have I ever done this before on Scouting Report? I don't think I have. I've never ever recommended someone who actually supports West Ham to sign for West Ham. I mean, who the hell would want to do that? Why would you want to sign for the team you support anyway? Do you know what I'm saying? It's not like it means much. Well, Mark Noble played for the team he loves. Flynn Downs played for the team he loves. And the next player was actually linked with West Ham. But I'm putting him in here because you know how you can get those players that don't play even in the Championship but can go to the Premier League and do quite well, kind of ones. That's a bit of a mouthful. Well, here's one for you. Central defender Ronnie Edwards. Born and raised in London, passionate West Ham United supporter, and someone who I think would be an upgrade on our ageing defence. Ronnie Edwards is a 20-year-old English centre-back who plays for Peterborough United. It's not really too far away from London if you think about it. This guy might play in League One, but he's been linked with a move to a top-end Championship club even. And West Ham goes usually for Championship talent, so that goes into that and goes into that, if you think about it. As I've mentioned, Edwards grew up supporting the Hammers. He's admitted that he's a passionate fan of the club. And when West Ham was linked with him towards the end of the summer transfer window last summer, I thought we would get him. We don't need old Ogbonna or, Cresswell, who's ageing and at his final year of his contract. No, we don't need that. We need a young player, a 20-year-old. Ronnie Edwards is 20 years old, so West Ham, this guy supports the club and is young. This is who you want. He didn't play for West Ham's academy, though. He started off at Barnet, whom he joined at the age of 9, and then left to join Peterborough United in 2020 at the age of 17. He made noise on the international stage, and 2022 was his biggest year yet. He won the European Under-19 Championship and was named Peterborough's Player of the Season that same year. He's also played for England at Under-20 World Cup level and played in the tournament earlier this year, 2023. One thing that does stand out about Ronnie Edwards is his maturity. Despite being the young age of 20, he's already shown that he's got the mature attitude and the respectful nature that footballers need. He showed this in international tournaments and has kept it up at club level. Darren Ferguson, Peterborough's manager who always seems to be appointed every 2 years or so, has this habit of rotating positions in the team. So Edwards has covered the left and right centre-back positions. He doesn't mind either place, but he is a right-footed player. And he's taken over Mark Beaver's role. He uses to pass in sideways. He usually does that. He's used to doing it. But he does attempt long balls and hopes to start attacks by doing so. His passing from the back is a very key element of his style of play. And it helps the offensive players a lot. I think West Ham needs a proper ball-playing centre-back. Mavropanos, we think we have that guy, but I don't really know what he's like defensively. I've got my suspicions about him. Ronnie Edwards has a lot to prove at such a young age. And with a 20-year-old there, you can have a player there for 6-7 years, maybe even longer. So getting him when they're really young, maybe get a resale value out of him if we do, and slowly move him up to a starting place. There's a lot of logic that actually came with this player, because I think that of that age, you may be quite impressionable, but that's not been the case of Edwards. He's not impressionable. He knows what he wants, he knows what he's doing, and he's excelling for Peterborough United. He's a very big fans' favourite, and they all think he's absolutely class. I think a Championship and Premier League team would say the same thing as well.